Hi guys, today I would like to share a few ideas on how to prevent your puppy or dog from developing issues towards other people, namely shyness, reactivity, or even aggression.
If you have a young puppy, my main suggestion is socialize him very well to people, both people that are close to you as well as strangers. If you have an adult dog that is already well socialized, my suggestion is to keep it going. Keep it rolling and make sure that you don't let a lot of time go by without the dog seeing new people. So over here, we're just taking Baruch out so that he can see people and have a good time. One of the easiest ways to accomplish this is by using food rewards. You can even take his dinner or lunch and give it on the road. And here the people are a little bit closer, and again, I'm just making sure that he has a good time. Lots of food rewards. I'm talking to him at the same time, trying to create that positive experience. I'm actually targeting the moments in which it looks at them to say my reward marker and offering a food reward. So notice that I'm just going to wait until it looks at them and then say my reward marker and offer a treat.
If you have a dog that gets along well with people, or a dog that has a little bit of issues towards people, one of the things that you can try is to ask them, to ask family, friends, and even strangers to offer your dog a few treats.
So one of the easiest ways to get your dog to like to be in the presence of people is to ask them to offer the dog food rewards. So that's all that this exercise here with Baruch is about. He is just getting food rewards from the hands of people. And if you can try to get people that look different, people from different age groups.
A big thank you to everyone that has been sharing my videos. Like me on a Facebook page on facebook.com/trainmeplease and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
The next step that I like to use is to actually ask people for the favor of asking the dog to do something for them before they offer the food reward. One of the easiest things is to ask the dog to sit. So in this clip, they're just raising their hand so that Baruch looks up and sits, and then they offer the food reward. The idea here is that the dog is no longer getting the food for free anymore. He's actually having to do something for them. Even though it's something extremely simple, he's having to do something for them to get the food reward. It's a little bit more of an interaction with the people in this second step. And most dogs will respond really well to the progression from going from free food to doing a couple of behaviors. When I go on the road, I actually ask people to help me out and ask the dog to sit for them in exchange for a reward. You can even be a little bit more creative and ask some other behaviors. In this case, we're asking Baruch to offer us a turn or spin. It's just an additional behavior that most dogs will do pretty easily that you can use.
For those of you with dogs or puppies that already have an issue towards people, my suggestion is to take things slowly and to expose them to people on a step-by-step process. Let me give you a real-life example. Imagine that I have a car that I don't really like to drive. Imagine that the car is slow, old, difficult to maneuver, etc. Now, pretend that every single time I go in the car to drive it, there is a substantial amount of money waiting for me there. Now, even if I don't want to like the car, I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna be waiting for the next opportunity to go and drive the car. That is the same approach that we use to make a dog like people.
So here we are using classical conditioning to make the dog like people. In this case, for dogs that are not that comfortable going super close to people, I start out by just getting the dog to be at a safe distance from people, and every time the dog looks at them, I mark that behavior with my marker word and offer a food reward. It's almost as if I am encouraging the dog to check out the people that are there. I want him to make a positive association towards people. I want him to have a positive emotional response when in the presence of people.
That's all I have for you today. Feel free to leave observations, questions, or suggestions in the comments below. Keep well, I'll see you in the next video.
Check out my other video with Baruch, in which I'm addressing how to get your dog to be more comfortable with other dogs. I also have a video on how to get your dog to pay attention to you under high distractions. Another option is to check my video on how to raise, train, and socialize a puppy in the first year of life. And finally, make sure to check my free shaping session with Sushi, the 4.5-month-old kitten. Don't forget to subscribe.